Usually my interest lays within zoos and the animal kingdom, which is why almost everything I have ever done on this channel has been about Planet Zoo. But out in the horizon we can see Planet Coaster 2 and it looks like a lot of fun. I want to play this game. There's one issue though. I know nothing about theme parks and roller coasters, and I never played the first Planet Coaster game. So in this series I'll do my best to try and explain some probably basic topics within this field, both to educate myself but also you, in case you are also new to this world. Then we can hopefully all feel a bit better prepared for the launch of Planet Coaster 2 later this year. And if you're already a theme park nerd, then you're very welcome to point out my potential mistakes in the comments. This is all about learning after all. Today's topic will be
flat rides.
Flat rides?
Yeah. Flat rides.
Flat rides?
Yep. Something we at this point probably have seen more footage of than actual roller coasters in Planet Coaster 2. Now let us first make sure we understand what a flat ride is. Then after we can take a look at some of the confirmed flat rides for the game so far. Attractions in theme parks comes in many shapes and sizes, with roller coasters typically being the main attractions. But what often makes up a high number of the attractions in an average park are the flat rides. You will find many types of flat rides, but typically they'll be placed on a base of flat ground where they'll move around horizontally or vertically. They'll be spinning, twisting, flipping or swinging, or a bit of all of it perhaps, often moving in some kind of a pattern, but they can also in some cases be more random behaving or controlled by the passenger. Some well-known examples of flat rides could be carousels, spinning teacups or chair swing rides. Usually most of the rides that aren't easy to fit into another category at a theme park, like roller coasters, dark rides or water-based rides, tend to fit under the flat ride umbrella. Probably even more so in a game like Planet Coaster 2 that will likely organize the rides a bit more roughly than real life, to not let us end up with too many tabs to click on. This was a quite quick explanation of flat rides, but I feel like it should cover the topic good enough to be able to follow what is meant whenever you hear content creator talk about flat rides or you see it mentioned somewhere on the internet. Now that we got a better understanding of flat rides, we can take a look at some of the flat rides we have seen footage of in Planet Coaster 2 so far.
Don't worry.
It's there.
Tiny Eye still the same in spirit, except
She lives on.
improved.
She lives on.
For what it's worth, this is one of my favourite rides in the game. Me too. I would never go on it in real life, but I love the way it looks. I love the way it moves. I'm really excited to add it to Planet Coaster 2.
Now, Rich was quite timid about some of the rides here. Was this a ride you would go on, Lisa? Would this be for you?
That's not because it's an aquatic teacup. We built the teacups to be planar in this case, to allow us to put the aquatic scenery directly onto the ride.
We have a brand new ride, Planet Coaster 2 as well, the Monsoon Chute here, which is in its kind of vanilla form. Looks great, looks fantastic.
We have the 360 power, another returning favourite in the back as well. You can see another example of how we've used...
I haven't tried to dig up every single confirmed type of flat ride here. These were just some of the examples we've been shown up until this point. I believe flat rides are going to be an important part of the game, so there is probably still a lot more to uncover here. So it will be exciting to see what will get announced within this field going forward. This was kind of the pilot episode of this new series, where I'll try to go into some theme park related topics and terms. Let me know what you think of it, if it was interesting at all, and if you enjoyed the video make sure to give it a like. I know this was a rather quick video, but I think I prefer keeping these episodes somewhat short, at least when it's possible, so we can manage to get through more topics before the launch of Planet Coaster 2. Now I'll see how well this video goes before I decide if this series should be continued and for how long. Make sure to let me know about some important theme park topics or terms you want to see covered in a future episode. It can be anything from coaster types to fast tracks or something completely different. Whatever seems helpful to better understand how to navigate in the world of amusement parks. And make sure to subscribe to the channel if you don't want to miss out on my journey into this game. There is of course also still Planet Zoo content to look forward to here. Thank you for stopping by. I hope to see you again soon.